Are you gonna put it over your head? Hello. We got Superman here. He is 2 now. Say hello.
Say hi.
Can you say hiya? Say hiya. Superman. Hey guys, we just wanted to jump on here really and just show our faces, say hello as a family. Alexis is over there drawing, and really just share a bit about kind of what's been going on. We are so excited for just what's going on with Turner Missions and the future of how things are beginning to just pan out and just play out with God. And, you know, God's doing things throughout the earth right now, and we get to be a part of it. And it's such an amazing thing. Right, Luke? And one of the testimonies is we've been praying regularly with a group every week. We were doing every other week, and it has just been mind-blowing how powerful it really has been. And this past week, I don't know, there was like 10 of us praying in our lounge, actually in the room we're in right now. And while we're there, Alexis actually fills out a paper. She gets a paper, and she has a vision, and she calls it the box of nature, which I'm not even sure if you can read that. But God shows her this box of nature. And with this box of nature, she says, actually, let me open it up here for you. You want to open it up for everybody? And hold on, you got to open one more. So she actually was drawing it out, and it says the box of nature, and I'll read it for you. And it says, God wants to give love and gold to people and to make them happy and be the best. And he loves people, even if they are bad people. He still loves them, and he can give them love and help them be nice to people and have joy. And this is the thing, like, it's being able to see visions and hear the prophetic and hear from God is not just an adult thing, is not a super saint, although, you know, the closer we get to God, the more we actually see in depth and things like that. But even as a child, right, Alexis, which is 8, you know, you can tap into a place of the unseen realm and a place of being able to receive the blessings from heaven. And we're living in a time that really being able to reap, you know, those blessings from heaven and pull them into the natural realm and be in a place of complete obedience with the King. And with that, you know, we're actually quite pumped because God's beginning to show us some visions and some direction even for this year for what we're doing with Miraculous Mentorship, which we've been going just over 2 months now, which has been amazing, in a place of testimonies where people have gotten healed, and just where we meet with them monthly and do a training and then an activation. And then from that activation, even, you know, them sharing what God has been showing them within that. In fact, our prayer group the other night, we did an activation with them, and just them being able to see in the Spirit in new ways. And we're actually, we just actually posted something today. Would you like to talk about the Divine Prayer Unit?
Yeah, so the Divine Prayer Unit, actually, that's just kind of the name God gave us. So the word divine, which has been really on our hearts, something that the Lord gave us several months ago, even before we launched off this year. And so we really feel like divine things of God are happening, divine healing, divine everything speaking to us, and divine encounters are happening. And so we're seeing that all right now. And so Divine Prayer Unit is actually it's going to be our first public event in Norfolk, England.
It's a training.
It's a training, so we're going to do a night of worship on the Friday night, and then we're doing training on all day Saturday, and then we're going into the streets of actually a little town outside of Norfolk, which is Sheringham. So it's right on the coast, and we have hired a venue there, and so we want you to come. So if you are hungry, not just for training, but to just digging deep with the Lord. This is much more, to us, this is much more than just training, but it's actually coming together, encountering God together, going deeper in God, and then doing some training, but then actually activating, actually going out to the streets and doing what we're learning. We say
streets. We say we're going to set up a pop-up canopy, and give out free hot chocolate and offer free prayer for healing and word of the Lord, and just really pray and love on the community in a way that is such a way that it's not really about even doing that. It's about creating an avenue for these people to put into action what they've learned.
Yep.
And so with that, the Divine Prayer Unit, and then the canopy is that place of
Yep.
raising people up, but really getting people to just fall in love with the King. And Alexis wants to show you some awards that she got at school. So, yay! Star Awards. Awards. And so, are you going to say hi to the camera now? Are you going to say hello at least? No. But with that said, with the Divine Prayer Unit and everything, and as all of this costs money. And so with that, we're still in need of the $50,000 with summer approaching very quick. And so we're on top of that, part of that 50,000, we're still believing for that $10,000 to be able to buy this pop-up canopy, have it graphicked and have signs for this, buy a barbecue and some hot thermos, basically to have the hot chocolate to be able to serve out. We need a bit of a trailer to be able to pull all of this equipment, as well as the sound system that we want to get. And the sound system's not just for this event, although it will be used in the training room for worship and things, but also when we do these street outreaches and stuff as well. But it will be used for some worship things that we're going to be doing in the future to be able to reach out and really fulfill the big call of what God's calling. And actually, we're quite excited because the next step moving forward, God just keeps really moving our tent pegs in places that making us be able to see in places and see things at new levels. And so it's just a journey that not just for us, because everything that we're doing, it's not about Nate and Megan or Turner Missions, but it's about, okay, we've learned this, so let's pour it out into the next people, the next generation, and pouring out in our heart with that is that whatever we learn, is in that place to where they can multiply it, and then they multiply it, and then they multiply it. And so then, we're raising up an army throughout the world just to love on Jesus in new ways. And so with that said, pray about it. Partner with us. Check us out at turnermissions.org. If you live in Norfolk or you live in the UK and you wouldn't mind traveling a bit, come down. Alexis is playing with a lovely balloon there. But come down and see us for the training. You can find the link. I'll put the link in the bio here or right here off of our Facebook page. But also just join us in prayer for this next step, because actually not only are things happening at next levels for what we feel like God's doing within Turner Missions this year, but actually what the years are going to look like moving forward. And we're so pumped and excited for what God's doing. So, well,
woo!
We love you guys. For whoever watches this now or later, we will catch you soon, and reach out to us soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye, guys.